Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. There's the whistle. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Peter, I really like this lad, Jules Koundé, a lot. He isn't the biggest, but he's known for having a big character that makes up for that.
Yep.
He's brilliant in boxes, and he can outmuscle opponents that are much bigger than him. You add a little bit of pace to that, and he's a formidable presence at the back.
No argument from me on that front. It's...
It's in! Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off.
Messi! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Messi has every reason to be disappointed after being played in
Korean,
so well.
my friend
The gaffer
HD.
won't let him
Hi
forget
boss, how
that.
are you, boss? Do you want to play, boss?
Messi, and he's forced to go back. That's a throw. Saka. Arsenal leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. And play cross-field, changing the point of attack.
Yes.
Saka. He's picked his way through. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Arsenal are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. And it's Iniesta. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. Costa Curta. Koundé knocks it into space. Hangs one in. Cannavaro with the clearance. And this is Bale. Saka.
Hey.
Arsenal finding their passes. Great vision. Oh, super ball. Brilliantly cut out. Saka. And here's Bale. And it's Zanetti. That's been slipped through. And the shot! Oh, nearly, but not quite.
He's never the type to turn down a challenge, is he?
Oh, that pass isn't the best.
No.
Can he get on the end of this? Big chance! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Mateus. Shot a goal! And it's in! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Saka cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Oh, that's a key interception. Rijkaard. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Arsenal clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
They get a throw in. Kunde, and it's Rijkaard. He's in space and looking for options. Defending of the desperate variety. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Dixon. Costa Curta. Perez. Shifted it to the flank. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. He has found the way through.
Ah!
And this is Torres. Oh, it requires real discipline to defend this deep, and they are showing just such discipline. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Messi. Spread it left. Now it's Perez. And the first 45 minutes are up. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Arsenal are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
El Paso Locomotive clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
That's a risky ball, you've got to say.
Ooh.
And it's Rijkaard. And they've got a throw.
Ah.
Oh, Red, nice interception. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Searching pass he's played there.
Bantu.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Kimmich. And here's Perez. Tries to play it through. Perez. Perez with the delivery.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Mateus. Now, can they get him away? And this is Bale. And he's onside. A lot of space ahead of him. Bale, he gets big. Harmlessly behind.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Bah.
Lovely ball and a real chance now. Kunde. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Corner number 2 then. Header comes in! And that's caused a worry or two.
Zanetti is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
There.
Costa Curta. Zanetti. Iniesta gets into a good position.
Ito guys.
Iniesta.
RDAB_X just redeemed
Referee's had a good look and given a
Redeem.
corner.
High grip ya. Okay, boss.
Corner number
Please,
3
boss.
coming up.
Oh.
Iniesta! It's a goal!
Bisa
And the
gitu
game
ya.
is well and truly turned on its head.
RGB.exe, what's your camera setting?
Iniesta at his razor-sharp
setting.
best there.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Kamera setting ya. 1080 bos. Pixel 30 apa namanya? Aduh, 30 apa namanya ya? Satuannya ya.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain.
Climbs up big. It's fallen kindly here. He has done it.
30 apa namanya guys ya?
They're level in a trice.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Cross. A header! Kunde attempts a clearance. And it's Vieira. It's a really well-measured ball. Saka's delivery. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. He is through here.
Get the second
Lots
boss.
to admire in the run and the defending.
El Paso Locomotive clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Puh.
Oh, a delicate chip through. Strokes it back. Decent chance! And that's a real chance missed.
Oh, looky, there's the urgency they need, and it nearly brought them a goal.
RGB.exe, no like in-game setting, no stream setting. What do you mean, boss? I don't understand, boss. What setting do you want to know, boss? Yeah.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. This is Batistuta. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Zanetti made a surge from full-back, as it turned out unsuccessfully.
Substitution in progress.
Threads one in. Good read, needed to be. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Maradona. And Dijk does really well there. He is strong. And that's going to be a booking.
Game setting ya. Game setting, this is game setting, what would I say ya? Standard, boss ya. Default, boss.
Neymar running with the ball. Rice cuts it out. Perez looking to add to his goal. Arsenal looking to pass their way through. He's got plenty of space out wide here.
Added minute has been indicated.
Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Neymar tries to pass it through. And it's Perez. If we're going to get a winner, it's got to come now. And here's Batistuta, Iniesta, and this is Iniesta. And that will be the final act. A draw
Game setting,
and
yeah.
a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts, highly entertaining until the very end. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.
Game setting standard, boss, because we cannot adjust the setting, yeah, because we play division liga, boss. Default setting, boss, yeah, from Konami, boss. We cannot adjust the setting, yeah. Okay, guys. Gagal menang, guys. Okay. Pil gas mabar bang, monggo buat room ya. Konsol, bos. Konsol buat room, bos. Udah jam 9 ya. Oh iya ya. Gak berhasil menang, guys. Ada yang mabar? Belum ada ya. Aduh, susah banget, guys. Batistuta, guys. PlayStation settingan maksimal 1080 ya, tidak seperti di PC ya. Kalau PC bisa benar 4K guys.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And we're underway. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
I think Theo Hernandez is one of the most exciting fullbacks in the game. Rarely have I seen
shapes to shoot. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Vieira. And he skips past his man.
Ooh.
Messi! Messi! Genius!
Well, we can only hope that this has set the tone for what's to come. Captain Majestic has stunned the whole arena.
And that really is so impressive.
Number 10.
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
Little Messi.
Conte. Vieira. Arsenal finding their passes. He's shifting through the gears here. I saw the danger and he went crashing in. Fofana did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Big chance! And he nearly went all the way.
Well, I'm glad he took the opportunity to run with the ball when the chance came about. That's the kind of positive thinking they need right now.
And that has been cleared. Has a shot!
Oh.
Decent enough try.
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
So just one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. And he's managed to get free. Oh, great header! It's in! And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
The goal scorer.
Spectacular header. He really flung himself at that.
Well, he had a choice to make. He could have gone with his foot, but he got it absolutely right with that diving header. Brilliant.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
And this is Torres, Messi, and here's it's Perez! Quarter of an hour played. Azar can so cleverly bypass the press. Now it's Batistuta. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Great vision. And the keeper's got it again. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Oh, easy pickings there. Doué. is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down
Aduh,
to a simple
mundur lagi
miscalculation.
Messi.
No more, no less.
And here's Messi. And it's Vieira.
Aduh.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Perez.
Ooh.
Vieira. Oh, that's a key interception. Fernandez. De Bruyne. That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Distributed tidily. Played back in.
Bantu diikuti.
Batistuta is onto it in a flash.
Weh.
And that's been won straight back. 30 minutes gone. Fernando and the shot!
Weh.
Off the post!
Iya.
He can get that clear. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Costa Curta. Aim forwards. Now it's Messi.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
De Bruyne. Doué. Perez. Swung over. Here's Ljungberg. And it's Messi. Just eases him off the ball. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And here's Doué. Vieira. 5 minutes till the break. Over to the left. Can he get on the end of this? Nice
Bantu.
try, but he wasn't buying it. Doué. Now, can they get him away? Chips it through. Doué is sporting a guilty look after that.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Conte.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Messi.
Bah.
Khan getting this one clear. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time.
And now, to all members
So
of the
we
crowd,
reach the halfway
I'd
point.
like to ask
Who
you to
wants
join me
half-time
in
when you have a
wishing our
contest this
birthday
good?
boy
I can
a
only hope
very
it picks up
special
where it left
birthday.
off.
Arsenal are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score. And that's the second half started. Rice. Now it's Messi. And it's Conte.
Bah.
That is a little undercooked. Looking for a runner. Spread neatly. Hazard has it out wide and in space. Cannavaro getting this one clear. Dixon. Costa Curta. And it's Perez.
Bah.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Now it's Torres. And Dixon. Played out towards the right wing.
Bah.
And this is Torres.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove
Up.
productive?
Terrific header. It's in! It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible and the finish unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he
Takes a shot!
incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level.
He has found the way through. Now the ball in. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
He's found the way through. Now the delivery. He gets big. De Bruyne. That has been slung wide. Now that's well seen too. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. It's a promising position. Lovely bit of skill.
Eh.
Out of play for a goal kick.
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 21.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 10, Messi. Number 8, Conte. Number 6, Daniel
Ups for safety.
Number 5,
Shifted it to the flank.
Vieira.
That is good
Coming
alertness.
on the field, number 9,
Alexander-Arnold.
Number 28,
And here's Batistuta.
Neymar. Number 16,
Perez.
Rodri.
Looking to
Yes.
play him in.
3,
Oh, he's found support out wide. He's picked his way through.
Beckenbauer.
And he shoots!
What is that, guys?
And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Neymar plays it short. Costa Curta. And this is Batistuta. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And the pass is intercepted. Just about up to 75 minutes. Well, that's well spotted. De Bruyne. And it's Doué. Hazard is onto this.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Dixon. Chooses to go crossfield. Now it's Perez. Tries to pass it through.
Oh,
Perez unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Dixon.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And he plays one through. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Beckenbauer. That's a good ball out wide. Probing pass. He's in plenty of space here. decent chance! That is Stuta! Utterly brilliant! That is a gem! An absolute gem!
Absolute gem.
And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. A goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
I'm still trying to figure out how he managed to get that contact. That's a super volley.
Substitution.
Time for a change in personnel. Arsenal could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident. Ljungberg, Rodri, Beckenbauer, and it's Neymar.
Ah!
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Alexander-Arnold promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's Batistuta. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Beckenbauer. And that will be the final act. Arsenal are enjoying their moment of collective uplift. A win achieved with efficiency and certainty, as we've come to expect from them.
With the owner of a blue
Your final
car
thoughts, Jim?
parked outside
Well, the look on the
stadium
manager's
gate,
face
kindly
says it
remove
all.
as it
He
is about to
knows
be
he
towed
set his
away.
attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
Akhirnya bisa menang ya. Bazooka FC. Michael Owen, ada Cristiano Ronaldo, Skuad Bansos, Pikui 106 guys. Aduh, lama guys.
Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform.
Dia kok diam, guys. Kenapa kok diam, bos?
There's the whistle.
Yes, apa dia, guys?
Well, down the years, of course, Argentina have produced some of the greatest striking talent ever, and Gabriel Batistuta embodies that.
Yeah, he does. And in terms of out-and-out goal-scoring centre-forwards, I can't recall much better.
So you fancy him to score today?
I would think there's an extremely good chance.
Long ball.
Probing pass.
Kalau long ball tu masih parang orang-orang.
Now, can they get him away? Ljungberg. Arsenal looking to pass their way through. He's got plenty of space out wide here. He's picked his way through. Now the a mighty effort. No, couldn't quite control it.
Well, this is simple. The supply is to be admired. The defending is to be admonished.
And we have our very first corner. Messi with the short one. Takes a shot! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Kimmich, Ljungberg. Arsenal are applying all the early pressure.
Well, they've made all the inroads and their confidence is...
He's gone for goal! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 2 then. Messi goes short. Shot, surely! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Hangs one in. Dealt with nicely by the defence.
This is the time you need that pace.
Van Bouten cuts it out. Kimmich. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Yeah, they've got a good grip on this game. Now to turn it into a stranglehold.
And it's Kimmich. Vieira, the man we've all come to watch. Owen was only too happy to help out in defence.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
He's chosen to go back. Dixon.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Can he get on the end of this? Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Torres, played out to the right. Vieira. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Neatly clipped into space. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Cristiano Ronaldo is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run.
Batistuta! Off the post! Danger averted for now. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Ljungberg. Looking for options for movement. Carries far too far and out of play. Ljungberg. Nice looking ball. Cannavaro kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Ljungberg, and it's Kimmich. Ljungberg. Little pass back.
Really got...
And Messi! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
He's had a shot! And again the keeper stands strong.
Perez really must be thinking what more he could have done there. It's another inspired save.
Corner number 3 coming up. They've played it short. And that's gone route 1. That has not gone well. He has found the way through. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Well read, and the danger is averted.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Dixon. Messi, very much a man of this moment. Passes coming off in quick succession here, and that's a
There will be 1 minute added time.
another save.
Another cracking save from the keeper, Peter. He's playing a blinder.
And that pass just didn't quite work. And the first half is done. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. The midway point of the game.
Arsenal really did turn up the tempo at the end of the half, and while they'll be disappointed not to have broken through, obviously, the chances will come, provided they can keep producing good spells. It's been a half with significantly more positives than negatives, I feel.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0.
Substitution on the field. Number 13, Hazard. Number 18, Owen. Coming on the field, number 23, Rafael van der Vaart. Number 45, Osman.
Ya guys, ini bos. Lama banget guys ya. Kalau dulu main di rental ya, main sama teman kita guys, kebanyakan main formasi guys ya. Main aslinya bentar banget ya.
So off we go once more.
Bah,
Arsenal clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Arsenal get their fourth corner. And it's been taken short. Everton have the chance to go the other way. Oh, that's a key interception. And that is as far as they're going to go. Batistuta. Costa Curta. Over to the other side. Cannavaro. And Dixon. Ljungberg. And it's Kimmich.
Bah!
That has ended up in no man's land. Dink through. Well read. Nice interception. Spread out to the left. Played in. That'll be a corner.
Well, their corner count's rising, but not their goal count. They can improve.
And
he has kept it out somehow.
Vieira actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
That's a throw.
Lengket kayak Franco sa may kalas bola ni guys.
Ljungberg. Well, into the second half, and it's still goalless. Fernando Torres is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. No joy this time. Ljungberg changes him with that pass. Well, this is certainly a game where the scoreline does not reflect the action. How it has stayed 0-0, nobody can quite understand. He's found a way through. Big header!
Guys.
And finally, he has breathed life into the game. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Arsenal have broken through. It's 1-0.
It's so often the case with goal scorers. Little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Oh, it's played into the air. Terrific header. And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Kimmich. Ljungberg. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Arsenal really are responding in the right manner. Now they're looking focused and motivated.
It's a promising position. Always play. Oh, shooting chance! A terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
The corner count is rising. That's 6. Messi plays it short. And here's Perez. Stood up well to him there. Everton are looking to go forward now. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the message they're sending out now is pretty loud and clear. Let's grab a second goal and give ourselves an element of comfort.
And a shot! Goal! And with that, he becomes a member of the exclusive 300 club. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
So that's 2 now without reply.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up. Something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Swung over. And that's another good win of the ball. Now it's Torres. Spread it left. He's on it. Can he get away? It's Perez! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Perez is fully aware of how important that could have been. Probably game, set and match.
Goes for a shot! It's there! The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
That's shocking. The ease with which he was able to get into the space, and a player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
Sudah capek guys.
Substitution on the field. Number 9.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
We have got ourselves a game here. Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Osimhen is onto this. Rice. Batistuta. Just 5 minutes remaining now. And it's made its way to him. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Now it's Batistuta. Oh, good spread. And he's picked it up out wide. He's got away. Cross into the box. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Oh, he's been caught napping. They're urging him to shoot. Yep, it's a corner. It's a lucky 7th corner. Neymar goes short.
4 added minutes has been
Ball's gone
indicated.
astray. Team added on 4 minutes. That's a little off target. Vieira. It's Perez. And here's Neymar. Oh, played through for the wide man. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. That is good alertness. And that is as far as it goes. Arsenal have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The odd goal ultimately proving the difference.
Please join me.
Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
A good show, Peter. A good show of character, a good show of resilience. This is a team that was never going to be intimidated by the crowd and their opposition, and it was thoroughly professional.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you.
Oke, 5 bar guys, sudah ada ya. Victor Michael ya, sudah tembus. Silas, oke. Old school ya. Kobel guys. Kobel guys. Masih ada yang pakai kobel ya. Dulu andalan kita kobel guys.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, we're underway. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, this guy, Alexis McAllister, is someone whose stock rose dramatically due to his exploits with the national side. But he's someone I see as a born footballer. I mean, he can play the 6th position, he can play in the number 8 position, but I feel he's probably best suited to the number 10 role.
It's a mighty effort! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Van Bantu. And it's Messi. Dixon. Here's Ljungberg. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rice. Vieira. And it's Cannavaro. Chooses to go crossfield. Can he get it through?
You can never be short of runners into space.
Up he goes! Didn't quite get enough on that.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Great defending, strong and determined. Dixon. And it's Messi. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
I know it's still early, but they're showing the better signs. No caution from them.
Messi. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Rice. Arsenal are enjoying the lion's share of possession, but nothing yet to show for it. Vieira, a player of legendary status. Dixon. For Rice. He's on it, can he get away? Great chance! Goal! Arsenal!
Nakamichiano, malam guruku panutan ko, siap bosku ya.
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
Bos. Friday night silang berkembang, malam Friday batin sama-sama bos ya. Sama-sama bos. Aduh, apa ini? Nakamichinano, ilmu yang telah kau turunkan padaku sudah kudalami guruku. Usia bos. Ilmu apa bos? Ya mudah-mudahan ilmu yang bagus bos ya. Kalau ilmu kegelapan jangan bos.
So we have our breakthrough.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Oops.
And he goes crossfield.
That's a cracking pass to stretch the opposition.
Arsenal are enjoying a good spell right now and leading.
Aduh.
And he cuts out the supply. And it's Rice. Messi. Great vision. And they're back on the ball again. Costa Curta.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to...
He's one-on-one, surely! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Well timed, excellent interception. Scholes is always scanning the pitch for targets. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Perez. Messi. Now it's Torres. Dixon. Back into the middle. Ljungberg.
Woi.
Oh, this looks sharp. Has a look and plays it forward. And it's Rice. And here's Messi. Can he finish?
Ooh.
That was superb goalkeeping.
Messi really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Messi. Played out to the right. Has crossed
Up.
to the right
Weh,
there.
weh, tak masuk.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. It's the sort of situation
Okay.
that they'll want to capitalise on now.
He's through here. What a throw in.
Tak masuk Messi. Tinggal mundur aja sedikit ya.
Serginho is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Passing is crisp and sharp. It's Ronaldo. Oh, he's been caught napping.
Buang aja lah, guys.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Played into space. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Arsenal. And we hit half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Arsenal head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead.
Oke. Waduh, udah jam 10 ya. Jangan bosan malam-malam, bos. Tidak baik begadang, bos.
Here we go again then.
Arsenal definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Ljungberg. And it's Rice. Vieira. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And the shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. And it's in!
Torres.
And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
And now he has 2. Arsenal are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And it's Rice. Vieira. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge.
Tak bisa.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Goes for a shot!
Oof.
It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And this is Messi. And the finish! Denied by an instinctive save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Costa Curta. Swung over. Gets a good foot in there.
Wow.
Ljungberg. Can he get on the end of this? That's a throw.
Neymar ya. Bagus masih bisa. Kita kasih kesempatan Bukayo Saka. Back. Depan hijau ya. Kita kasih bola Beckham.
Cambio di giocatori.
Beh.
And that is a little undercooked. Long ball looking to counter. The cross. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Beh.
Now it's Lee Kang-in. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Beckham.
Bantu.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Nicely shaped cross. Adams kept his eye on it, and he's there. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. He's had a
Wah, tuh
shot!
udah meliuk-meliuk ya.
He's keen, determined to have his say.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here.
Tuh,
They'll get the
meliuk-meliuknya,
reward
guys.
if they can stick at this.
Tuh, dia lari.
And we have our very first corner. Neymar! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Neymar, clearly furious with himself there. They looked for all the world like they were going to go 3-up.
Beh.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
That's the keeper's ball.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Knocks it into space. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Oh, that's a key interception. Saka. Oh, this is a very good run. And no, he's seen through all of that. Arsenal have time on their side now, as well as a 2-goal lead. It is just about done. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Dixon. That's a super give and go. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. Arsenal have their second corner now. And it's been taken short.
Bah.
And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Good read, needed to be. He can get that clear. It's gone out for a throw-in. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Ball swung in, punched away. That's at the end. And so they have the outcome they desire. A dose of reality and quality, absolute togetherness, and the job is done. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Arsenal definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.
Malam guys, tidak Tidak bisa kita begadang-begadang ya. Oke guys, kita cuma sekian dulu guys. Terima kasih semuanya ya. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.